Mike here from The Wellness Bucket. Thank you for joining me for another Mondays with Mike episode. Big time excited you guys are here, so let's go ahead and roll and dive into this week's episode. What are we talking about this week? Well, it's a question that I always ask, regardless of who I'm working with, what conversations I'm having, and even emails I receive from the community here at The Wellness Bucket. And whatever is thrown my way as far as, hey, I'm looking to do X, Y, and Z, what do you think I should do from this perspective, weight loss, running, whatever it may be. And the question, I never even ask or answer the question. My question in return is always why. And it's a big why. Well, why, before I even we get into it, why are you out to do whatever it is? Whatever it's like six-pack or run a marathon or lose weight. My very first question, I actually answer their question with a question. I'm sure they love it, whoever it may be, but it's always why. I always ask why. Why are you out to do whatever you're out to do? And the reason that is because it's our why. It's our why for doing what we're out to do that'll get us to the finish line. It's our why. That's why I always ask that question, and I make it known from the get-go. Because if we don't have that strong enough why, the reason for what we're out to achieve, there's no way we're going to get there. Especially when it comes to weight loss, it's an uphill battle. It's one of the toughest things to do, and I make this very clear with anyone I work with, and I tell them, listen, it's going to be an uphill battle. It's going to be a lot of hard work, discipline, sacrifice, commitment. It's just a lot. Why in God's name would you want to do that? Why would anyone want to do that? And I make it clear that it's going to be challenging, so we better have those deep-rooted, grounded whys for what why we're out to achieve what we're out to achieve. Because there's two things to think about whenever it comes to goals and asking ourselves, why are we out to do this? Because two things. One is willpower. Regardless of your goal, willpower does not last. It's temporary. It's a Band-Aid. Willpower does not last. If you've yo-yoed on your diet, if you're up and down with a consistent workout routine, 1 week you're good, 1 week you're not, it's because willpower doesn't last. It's having these deep-rooted whys. Why are you out to work out, 5 times a week? Why are you out to lose the weight? Identify those deep-rooted whys for why you're doing it. That's number one. Number two is realizing that motivation is not a feeling. It's a choice. 4:30 in the morning when the alarm goes off, I definitely don't want to go to the gym. I can tell you right now. If motivation was a feeling, If motivation was a feeling, I'd stay in bed. It's a choice to get up, right? So it's like, the thought is like, oh, well, if I had more motivation, I would get up more and I would go to the gym. Well, it's actually the other way around. If you start getting up more and going to the gym and getting the workout in, you will have more motivation, right? So the quickest way to change your psychology, having more motivation, is to change your physiology, to actually move. So it's the other way around. So when it comes to thinking about the goals and what we're out to achieve, we really got to ask ourselves, why are we out to do this? It's those whys that keep us going. One more thing, check this out.
See, the thing about life, we're going to die, right? Eventually we're going to die. For a legacy to live on. The impact can be non-perishable, forever. But it's got to be built right. Or we got to take advantage of the time we have right now. What are you waiting for? You got one life to live. Today begins. Tomorrow continues. And it never ends. So you reach your goal across the finish line with your hand held victorious. You go after things. You try. Even if you fail, you get back up. And you continue to try and fail. Continue to try and fail. And ensuring you never fail to try. Failure is part of the recipe for success. It's the losers that fail once and quit. Every winner has done fail. The loser and the winner both fail. It's just that the winner gets back up and does it again. Making your dreams a reality. Breath by breath. Stop running from the potential of what you can be, guys. It's inside of you. It's always been. You must believe in yourself enough to be the person now of what others will remember before later. If you guys mentally believe you can do it, your body will find more discipline to make it happen. We're putting the work in now so we never wonder what it. Not run by the clock. Run by our desire where we want to go tomorrow. It's not for everybody. It might not be for you. still watching it next to you. Here we go. There's no excuse not to be the hardest fucking worker in the room. And all your endeavors, schoolwork, the gym, your career, your relationship, your needs attached to it. It's gotta mean more than anything. Believe in yourself. Be that one of 100 that has a belief, instead of just fucking jaw-jack talk of intent. You only live once. But if you work it right, once is enough, my friends.
Again, whatever the goal is, ask yourself, why are you out to identify, why are you out to achieve that? Identify it, write it down, stare at it, post it wherever you can see it, because if it's not important, it's just not going to get done. So I would highly suggest writing those whys down immediately and make them really deep, really, what's going to get you up, what's going to keep you going, because the journey, the solution to get there is really easy, right? You want to get to here's a solution. You want to lose weight? I can tell you in 3 quick minutes how to get, lose 100 pounds. It's not a solution that's tough to figure out. It's a journey. It's getting there. It's continuing to keep going. And the only way we stay on track and keep going for whatever the goal is to have the deep-rooted why. So what's that for you? Identify it, stare at it, recognize it, know it, and just go after it with all you have, all right? That's this week's message, guys. I hope it helps. If I can help you identify those deep-rooted whys for why you're out to achieve what you're out to achieve, reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help in any way I can. It's mike@thewellnessbucket.com. Have an awesome week ahead. You're awesome. Until next Monday. Cheers.